Happy Homebrew Wednesday, everybody. S.J. Poor here from Little Face Brewing. Sitting here drinking one that I pulled out from off the shelf. This right here is one of the Hokie Homebrew IPAs that I did for that challenge. And it is wonderful. It is absolutely phenomenal. So let's get right to it. What do I have brewing? I have brewing. I did a double batch of a Simcoe IPA. That's in the big fermenter in the back. I did that Thursday before we went to Philadelphia. Went to Philadelphia over the weekend. Met up with Airlayleeko 22, his lovely wife, and Pam and Tim, friends of ours. We all went out, met up out there, had a great time, drank some great beers. Airlayleeko 22 did not disappoint. He brought some fantastic home brews and some regular beers. Well, not regular beers, but some craft beers. The Hop Slam that I did yesterday for the craft beer resurrection of the craft beer Tuesday. Sorry about that, Fear, but I figured I would just take it for one Tuesday. How's that? Anyways, thoroughly enjoyed that yesterday. It was a great beer, by the way. And thanks for the comments on the video. Craft Beer Tuesday obviously is not dead. It is still alive and well. Went to the Reading Terminal Market a bunch of times. Love that place. Good Lord, I love it there. Went and see, what are the bars that we hit? I can't remember all the different bars that we hit, but it was a bunch of them. I'll put together a video montage of the trip out there and some of the hijinks that we had. But back on to the brewing. Got my grain mill fixed. It worked pretty well. The grain mill that I bought a cheap one off of eBay. Yeah, sometimes in life, folks, you get what you pay for. I went to save a couple dollars and got a piece of shit grain mill out of it. I actually wore it out in very few brews. Problem it had was it had bushings on the ends for your main drive roller. And I mounted a motor up to it. Of course, I mounted a motor up to it. I'm like Tim Taylor. You got more power. More power. More power. Well, in doing so, all that pressure pulling back on the one pulley, or on the shaft on the one side, wore the bushing out very quickly. So I took it into work and drilled it out, put a sealed bearing in there, and readjusted everything, and got a phenomenal grind out of it for this IPA. My efficiency was was up there in the 90s. So looking for good things out of the Simcoe IPA. Like I said, I did that before we went to Philly. When we got back, I kind of chilled out a little bit, and then let's see, when did I do it? What's today? Today's Wednesday. So Monday, I brewed a kit beer, an extract beer, a Baltic Porter. So that's in the fermenter right now, and she's bubbling away. So I'm slowly, getting into I get a brew actually every couple days. My plan is to brew every couple days, 2-3 times a week, until I have all the fermenters full. Once I get them all full, then actually the other idea is I've got 4 kegs back there that I want to have filled, so that I have them literally setting. When I kick a keg, baby, all I want to do is grab one and throw it on there. So that's what I got going on in the brewing station. Future stuff. What is his name? Has sent me a couple messages, and I will look here real quick. He had actually Charles Dickens 99. I'm going to do a video to address some of his questions in a personal message that he sent me. And it was actually, it's a very good, it's a good idea for a Homebrew Wednesday video. He gives some, it has to do with grains and fermentability of those grains for partial mashes, or, you know, for your full out, you know, full blown mashes and whatnot. But I'll save that for another video, because there's some research that I want to do there. When I get into it, I want to make sure I'm right. So look forward to that coming up here in the near future. Still trying to figure out what I'm going to do with my. I want to do the braggart. I've got my mead, my regular mead is fermenting over there. So I'm, you know, trying to figure out what I want to do for my ale side. So I'm going to be doing that. I want to do another party gal. I'll do a video on the party gal that I did here a couple weeks back. I actually have them both on tap right now, so I'll give you an update on those then. But the whole party gal thing is cool. It's a real neat idea. You get basically 2 brews for 1. But I do, when I do, next time I do a party gal, if my efficiencies are off, I want to make sure that I've got some DME or some LME to add in to try and get the little guy up. So there you have it. One last thing before I get out of here. I think it's time. It's been long enough. I'm feeling the creative juices flowing. And I've been seeing some great Homebrew Wednesday videos out there, some great Homebrew Homebrew Wednesday Homebrew videos of stuff that people are doing and whatnot. And I think it's time for another experiment. But this time, we're not going to do it along the lines of like the Hokey Homebrew experiments. We're going to go way back in time, get in that time capsule. We're going to jump back to a S.J. Pour experiment. And that's one where we let the gloves off, baby. I'll give you a grain bill that I want to have certain grains in, okay? And then I'm going to give you a weight of the total grain bill. And then you'll be able to have free reign of what added grains and whatnot you want to put in there. You can ferment it out however you like. You can use whatever hops. I may put a stipulation in there on some hops, but as I get through to this, by the next Homebrew Wednesday, I'm going to have some guidelines out for everybody. And if you wouldn't mind, let me know. Shoot me some comments. Shoot me a PM. Leave comments down here in the bottom of the video. Let me know what you think. I think it's time. I think it's be fun. It's been a while. It's been a while, folks. Anyways, that's it for me today. This is S.J. Pour from Little Face Brewing. Enjoying the fruits of my labor right here, because this is a Hokey Homebrew IPA challenge beer. Brew beer, baby. Brew wonderful beer. Sasquatch. Break down a beat.